Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Speak Along English. I am Mia.
And I'm Alex. We are so happy to see you today.
We're here to help you practice real, everyday English. If you enjoy learning with us, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It really helps us reach more English learners around the world. Thank you so much. How are you doing today, Alex? You look very relaxed.
I am feeling great, actually. I had a really nice morning. I sat by the window, drank my coffee, and just watched the world wake up. It was very peaceful. How about you, Mia?
I'm doing well. I am excited about today's topic. I think it is one of my favorite things to talk about.
I agree. Today we aren't talking about work. We aren't talking about grammar rules. We are talking about the fun stuff.
Exactly. Today is all about hobbies.
Hobbies are the things we do just because we love them. Not for money, not for a grade, but just for joy.
And Alex, I think hobbies are fascinating. They tell you so much about a person. When you ask someone, "What do you do for fun?" their eyes usually light up. They smile. It's the best part of the conversation.
That is so true. So, Mia, let's start with us. I know you have a few hobbies, but what is your main hobby right now? What are you obsessed with?
Well, if you visited my apartment, you would know the answer immediately. My biggest hobby right now is indoor gardening.
You really do. Your living room looks like a beautiful garden.
It does. I have about 30 plants now. It started with just one small cactus 3 years ago. I bought it because I wanted something green on my desk. I love plants.
And now you have 30? That escalated quickly. What do you like about it?
I think I love the slow progress. In our modern life, everything is so fast. We want high-speed internet, fast food, instant messages, but you cannot rush a plant.
That's a good point. You can't tell a plant to grow faster.
Exactly. You have to be patient, you have to water it, give it sunlight, and wait. I have this one plant. It's called a Monstera. It has big, beautiful leaves. For 6 months, it didn't do anything. It just sat there. I thought,
Maybe
oh
it
no,
was
is it
hibernating?
sleeping? Maybe, but then last week I woke up and saw a tiny light green roll on the side of the stem. It was a new leaf unfurling. I felt so proud. I literally clapped my hands.
That is amazing.
I felt like I achieved
it sounds
something
very
great.
rewarding. You are taking care of a living thing.
It is. It connects me to nature, even though I live in a city building.
Green thumb.
Do you have a
That
green
means
thumb,
being good
Alex?
at gardening, right?
Yes.
Then no, definitely not. I have a brown thumb. I touch a plant and it says goodbye. But I admire people who can do it.
Then what do you do in your free time, Alex?
My hobby is a bit messier. I love cooking. Specifically, I love trying to make the perfect pizza at home.
Ooh, pizza. Now you are speaking my language.
It is delicious.
That sounds delicious.
Usually, but not always. I started this hobby about a year ago. I realized that I ordered pizza delivery too often. It was expensive, and it wasn't always healthy, so I thought, I can make this.
Is it difficult? I always think making the dough is
the
scary.
hardest part. It's just flour, water, salt, and yeast.
But the temperature has to be right. The timing has to be right.
My first attempt was, let's say, interesting.
Tell us about the first
Well, I
attempt.
didn't let the dough rise enough, so when I baked it, it was hard as a rock. It wasn't a pizza, it was a giant cracker. My jaw hurt after eating it.
Oh, no. But you kept trying?
I did. I watched videos online. I read blogs by pizza experts. And after a few weekends, I finally made a really good one. The crust was crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. I put fresh basil and mozzarella cheese on it.
That sounds like a restaurant pizza.
It felt like a victory. And the best part was sharing it. I invited 2 friends over, and watching them eat and say, "Wow, Alex, this is good," made me feel so happy.
I think that is the magic of cooking. It brings people together. It is a very social hobby.
It is, and it smells great. My whole apartment smells like a bakery.
So we have gardening, which is peaceful, and cooking, which is creative and tasty. I have friends with so many other hobbies. I have a friend who is a collector.
Collecting is a huge category of hobbies. What does your friend collect?
She collects vintage teacups. You know, the old-fashioned English style, with flowers and gold edges.
Oh, very fancy.
Yes, she hunts for them. She goes to thrift stores and flea markets every weekend. She has a special cabinet in her house just for the cups. She doesn't even drink from them. She just looks at them.
That is fascinating. I think for collectors, the fun is the hunt. Finding that one special item in a dusty shop, it's like searching for treasure.
Exactly. It's the thrill of discovery. People collect everything: stamps, coins, comic books.
I knew a guy in university who collected sneakers. Sports shoes.
Really? Shoes?
Yes, he had maybe 50 pairs. Some of them were in boxes, never worn. He treated them like art. At first, I didn't understand it. I thought shoes are for walking. But when he explained the history of each shoe, the design, the famous basketball player who wore them, I started to respect
That's cool. It's like being a historian. You become an expert in one specific thing.
Right, and it doesn't hurt anything. It makes him happy. I love seeing people passionate about their collections, whether it is expensive watches or little plastic toys. If you love it,
I so
that's
agree
great.
that hobbies should make one happy. What about outdoor hobbies? I feel like more people are trying to get outside these days.
Definitely. Hiking is very popular. I see so many photos on social media of people standing on top of mountains.
Hiking is wonderful. It is just walking, really, but it is walking with a purpose.
And a view. I admire hikers who go on really long trips. I have a cousin who hiked the Appalachian Trail in America. It took him months.
Wow,
He slept
that
in a
is
tent
intense.
every night.
Did he get lonely?
He said the first week was hard, but after that, he loved the silence. He saw bears. He saw eagles. He saw sunsets that were purple and orange.
That is
He said
beautiful.
it changed
It's
his
not
life.
just a hobby at that point. It's an adventure. It's a way of life.
But outdoor hobbies don't always have to be strenuous. Bird watching
watching?
is another
That
outdoor hobby I
requires
find
so
interesting.
much patience.
It does. You have to stand very still, you have to be quiet, you look through binoculars, you sit and wait. My neighbor is a bird watcher.
That is a
He can identify a
superpower.
bird
I
just
only
by
know
hearing its
pigeon
song.
and duck.
Me too, but think about how calm you must be to watch birds. You have to slow down your heart rate. You have to blend into
I
the
agree.
environment.
It is the opposite
I
of
think
stress.
that is a lovely way to spend a Sunday
the runners. The people who wake up at 5 o'clock a.m. to run 10 kilometers before work.
Yes, the high-energy people, the runners.
I have so much respect for them. That takes discipline. I can run
I
if a
tried it
dog
once.
is chasing me.
I bought the expensive
but running
shoes.
for fun?
I put on the cool
That is
outfit.
hard for me to think about.
I ran for 10 minutes, and I thought my lungs were going to explode.
But you tried.
I did, and after I stopped panting, I felt good. They call it the runner's high. Your body releases chemicals that make you happy.
So
Exactly.
running is physically
That is why people
painful,
run marathons.
but makes you
They want
mentally
to push
happy?
their bodies to the limit. It is amazing what the human body can do.
Let's switch
We
gears
talked
a
about
little
cooking,
bit.
which
What
is
about
definitely
creative
creative.
hobbies? Making things.
There are so many others: knitting, painting, writing, playing music.
I have noticed that knitting and crochet are becoming very trendy again. It used to be something only grandmothers did, but now young people are seeing
It is.
knitting and
I
crocheting
think it is
on the
because
subway,
it is
in
tactile.
parks,
That
everywhere.
means it involves touch. You feel the soft wool, you use your hands, and at the end, you have a scarf or a hat that you made yourself.
There is something
Yes,
very
I
special
tried to
about
knit a
saying,
scarf for my dad
I
once.
made this. How did it turn out? Better than my pizza?
Well, it was warm, but it was very, very long. It touched the floor when he wore it. He looked like a wizard.
A wizard!
He
That is a
wore
great
it
look.
every
But he
winter.
probably loved
That
it because
is
you
love.
made it. What about painting? I feel like many people are afraid to paint because
a lot
they
of
think,
people do
I
think
am not an
I am not an
artist.
artist, but in my opinion, you don't have to paint like Picasso to reap the benefits of this hobby. You can just paint colors on a page.
I agree. I bought a watercolor set recently, just cheap paints. Sometimes when I'm stressed, I just paint blue and green shapes. It doesn't look like anything. It's just
That is
colors
the point.
mixing together.
It's not about the
but
result.
It is so
It's
relaxing.
about the process. It's about letting your brain play. And it always helps.
Exactly. Children draw and paint all the time. They don't worry if it is good. Somewhere along
I
the
wish
way,
we could be
grow
more
up,
like
and we
kids.
get scared
They just
of
have
being
fun with
bad
what
at
they do.
things. Another huge category of hobbies is learning skills.
Yes, learning a language
And
is
honestly,
a massive
our
hobby.
listeners are doing this right now. And it is a brave hobby. Kudos to our listeners. Think about it. When you learn English or Spanish or Japanese,
That
you
is
have
true.
to be willing
but
to
look
make
at the
mistakes.
Reward. You unlock
You
a
have to
whole
sound
new
a little
world.
bit silly sometimes.
You can talk to millions of new people. You can watch movies from other countries. Playing a musical instrument
It
is
expands
similar.
your brain.
Have
It
you ever
literally
tried to
makes
learn
your
an
brain
instrument,
stronger.
Alex? Let me guess.
I
You
tried to
wanted
learn
to
the
impress
guitar
a
when I
girl?
was a teenager, like many teenagers. Maybe. But also,
You can,
I just wanted
like
to be cool.
Sweet Home
I
Alabama,
learned 3
Knocking
chords,
on Heaven's Door.
G, C, and D. Exactly. My fingers hurt so much at the beginning. You can play a lot of songs with just 3 chords.
Did you keep playing?
The strings are sharp, but once you build the calluses, the hard skin on your fingertips, it gets easier. Not really.
But I
play
admire
maybe
people who
once a
stick
year
with it.
now.
My neighbor
But I
plays
still
the
have the
violin.
guitar.
I
It
hear
sits
him
in the corner of
practicing
my
through
room.
the wall.
It looks cool, at least. Oh, is he good?
Hey, looking cool is half the battle. I won't lie. At first, he didn't sound so great. There were lots of screeching noises and out-of-tune playing. But over the last 2 years, he has improved so much. Now, on Sunday evenings, he plays beautiful classical music. I actually open my window to listen.
Wow.
Practice
you
makes
heard his
progress.
progress.
I love
that is
that
really
saying.
cool. It shows that practice really works. We have
I
covered
love
the big ones,
unusual
but what about
hobbies.
the unusual
I read about a
ones,
group of
the ones
people
we
who
don't
go
see or
magnet
hear about
fishing.
often? Magnet fishing?
They take
What
a
is that?
very
Do
strong
they catch
magnet,
fish
tie
with
it
a
to
magnet
a rope,
or
and
catch
throw
a
it
magnet
into a river
fish?
or a lake. Then they pull it up to see what metal things they caught. Old coins, bicycles, sometimes old keys. It's like cleaning the river and treasure hunting at the same time. Very funny. They don't actually catch fish.
What do they find? That
And
is
then
actually
there is
brilliant.
astronomy,
It helps the environment
stargazing.
and it's exciting. Is that unusual?
Maybe not unusual, but it requires special equipment if you want to do it well. You need a telescope.
I remember looking through a telescope once. I saw Saturn. I could actually see the rings around the planet. It looked
That
like a
must have
sticker.
been a
It was
magical
so perfect.
moment.
I couldn't believe it was real. It was. It makes you feel very small, but in a
I
good way.
think that is what a good
It
hobby
reminds
does.
you that the
It
universe
takes
is
you out of your
huge.
small daily worries. Did I pay the bill? Did I answer the email? And connects you to something bigger. Whether that is the stars, a mountain, or a beautiful piece of music.
So, Mia, we have talked about plants, pizza, old cups,
We have.
mountains,
It makes me want to try
guitars,
something
and
new.
magnets.
Maybe I should try magnet fishing. Perfect. But
We
for
can
our
go
listeners,
together.
I
I'll
hope
bring
this
the pizza.
conversation was helpful in teaching them how to talk about their hobbies.
and I hope it encouraged you. Your hobby is for you. It is your special time.
Before we go, we want to hear
Yes,
from you.
please tell
This
us in the
is
comments.
best part of our
What
day.
is your hobby? Or if you don't have one, what hobby would you like to try?
Are you a collector?
If sleeping is a
baker?
hobby,
A
I
runner?
am a professional.
sleeper? Please write to us. Practice your English writing skills. Tell us a story about your
Thank
hobby.
you so much
We
for
promise
listening
to read
SpeakAlong
all your
English.
stories.
You are doing a great job improving your skills.
Keep listening,
Bye, everyone.
keep
See
speaking,
you in the next
and
episode.
keep exploring the world.
Goodbye.